like a different type of feeling. Like you're panicked in the moment. Like as a boy, I shoot my shot, and sometimes it miss, sometimes it don't. Sometimes you be so scared, but at the end of the day, the same girl that you trying to shoot the shot with either wants you or don't want you back. And sometimes it is don't want you back. But what is good, that's a fight? And we're back with another video. We're gonna be looking at the art of shooting your shot. So let's get into this. Alright, so we're gonna be watching The Arts of Shooting Your Shot by Birdie. Yeah, let's get into this.
Shooting your shot, a very important element of life. And now shooting your shot doesn't apply to just dating. Any scenario where you gotta take the risk, you gotta put up a shot. If you wanna get into a certain college or you want a certain job that you wanna apply for, you'll never know unless you try. And shooting your shot, there's a science to it, especially with dating. It's not easy. At first, sometimes you may be putting up Deladova level shots, but sometimes people might just be Curry from 3, putting up
3 from 3! Yeah, I know some people, but they don't, like, they be the worst. They be the worst type of people you wanna date. But, hey, they pass me the ball. Green. Like, every girl, they go after, they're greening, or they're either, like, they're either, wait, hold up. Crack on the first fucking night. You get what I mean? So they gonna even, like, they gonna either do that. But it'd be so crazy. I'll be seeing these niggas, I'll be like, what? I'll be like, what? I'll be like, what? Are we serious, bruh? And I know I'll be the most respectful type of human. I'll be like, you good? Like, I be checking on and be like, hey, you good? Like, she be sad. You good? And she like, ew, you like a brother to me. I'm like, what? What? Are we really going that way?
is like clockwork for them. And for me, unfortunately, I can't say the same. So I sat down and I thought to myself, if I make a video on shooting my shot, maybe that will help me get over the fear of it. Or maybe not, I don't know. Although it may be uncomfortable, sometimes when you feel it's right, you gotta step up to the court. The amount of times I've bitched out of a shot is unreal. I can't be afraid to be a risk taker. It can definitely be nerve-wracking and uncomfortable, not only for you, but the person being approached as well. There were times where I did shoot my shot, but there were definitely times where I wanted to do it, but I never did. Last semester,
like, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna tell who. I'm not gonna say who. But this is one girl I want. Like, I want. I'm trying to lock in, trying to get. And then also, let's say it's gonna be awkward from there. I'm trying to be, cause like I tried to say, yeah, you want to be my girl, and then she's gonna be like, no, and then we're just gonna be awkward for then. I'm gonna be like, whoa, no, 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 no. I don't want to be awkward, but like, this is one girl that I really want. Can't really go out there because I don't want to end up awkward, and I'd rather just keep the friend and relationship for real. I just went to high school for real. That's what I've been saying. Now this is the older girl. If she don't got no boyfriend going into high school, I'm going after her because I used to know her in elementary. But we ain't gonna talk too much on that. If you know, you know. And also, I'm gonna give y'all a little hint. She was in my last video. But yeah.
in one of my classes, there was this girl who I did a group project with, and she seemed really cool. So I was like, damn, I kind of want to get to know her more. And I told myself like 3 times, yeah, bro, I'm gonna go talk to her after class. And I never did it. You know, I don't know what happened to all that energy. I guess I just fumbled the ball. I don't know. But some of the reasons why I didn't do it is I kind of got in my own head about the fear of rejection and the fear of putting up a bad shot. I feel like that one's even worse. Because if I go up to a girl and say some dumb
I don't know. I believe that was Nick Young, if I'm not tripping. But yeah, I do not want to be like that. Like, I think I'm gonna hit an easy shot. Like I go from curve from deep. Ugh. Turn around. Like I make it that shot every time. And it rims out. It rims out. It rims out, guys. Every time it rims out. I don't know what to do. But nah, every time it rims out, and I don't really want to rim out because like if I go after the girl, I actually like the girl. I don't just I don't want her for one night. So if I ever like you, just know I actually want you. And like I don't just want you just to like want you. I want you because I actually think you're a type that I can go around with and I can carry myself with rather than a girl like a BOP. that I can go around with. Cause I've had my fair share of girlfriends, and a lot of them were BOPs, so I learned my lesson. I didn't want a BOP, but the thing is, right now I want a long term relationship. If I get in a relationship, I want a long term. I don't care about all that. As viewers, I hope y'all want long term relationships, not just short term. But that's what y'all decide to do. And I know some of y'all are younger watching this, so yeah, just keep y'all head on the swivel. Don't go after girls until you really think you had a capacity to go after girls. Because not even now I don't have the capacity. I want to keep myself to myself until I find a girl that I can actually keep for life. But that was something to get back to the video.
Shit, I can just wrap things up right here. Like, I'm just gonna feel embarrassed even sitting in that class the next day. It's one thing if I at least go out of my way, put up a good shot. At least I can say I tried. If I put up a complete ass shot from left field, I feel like a moment like that would keep me up at 3 a.m. Now, everybody knows at this point that rejection isn't as bad as you think it is. I'm sure a lot of people have told you this.
Whoa, rejection is not bad. Nah, it's not. It's not that bad. Like going, like maybe in the time it's bad. Like it's bad. Like you're embarrassed and all that, but it's not really that bad. Like I would say it's bad. Like it's 1,001 girls in the no. Let's say it's 1,001 girls because it's way more. It's 1,001 girls in your city, right? And you decide to choose one. If she don't like you, move on to the next. If she don't like you, move on to the next. If she don't like you, just stop dating. I ain't gonna lie. I can't give you that much confidence. Don't do it, please. Because I know so many people who have much confidence, and yeah, you know how that ends.
Worst she can say is no, which is true for most cases. But for some,
That is not true. That is not true. That is not true. That is not true. That's not true. That's not true. I know this not because it would happen to me, but all right. So one of my friends, he went up to a girl. He used to like her. Well, he liked her in summer camp. We used to go to summer camp, and he was he was like, I like you and all that, and um, she was like, ew, I lost my appetite. Ew, I lost my appetite. That's the worst thing she could say because ooh, we start teasing that thing about it every day. Ew, I lost my appetite. Ah, nigga, that's the worst thing. She was in mid eating. She was mid eating. She was like, ew, I lost my appetite. I don't even want to eat no more. And she did not eat after that. And so from there, yeah, I don't think he have a girlfriend. That's great. But golly, he got embarrassed so bad. He got embarrassed so bad. He shouldn't even try it.
cases, it can get a lot worse than no. When you don't really think about this fear of rejection and you kind of just do it, you'll be in a better flow during that initial conversation, which will lead to a better result. You gotta hype yourself up a little bit. Not too much. You can't be egoed out, but you know what I mean. Now, I'm not really somebody who's smooth or anything like that. I am not a textbook example. When I do put up shots, man, I just try my best. And sometimes it works out, sometimes not really. And it is what it is, bro. But this phenomenon of me feeling like I gotta be the smoothest dude on earth makes
You don't, bro. All you just gotta do is go in with the thought that, okay, I could probably just get her. I could probably get whoever you want, because I can't say her because not everybody likes hers. Like, and I know some girls might even watch this, but any girls watch? Nah. Let me stop. But like literally, like you gotta go in, not worrying about. Oh, it's more smoother people than me. All that blah blah. You gotta go in with the attention that okay, I know I can't be the best maybe, but just go in with the pure most confidence to go in and be like, okay, if I like this girl or I like this boy or I like this dude or everything, like just go after them, bro. Don't be scared because at the end of the day, let's say that same girl, same boy liked you. Let's say that same girl or same boy liked you, and you don't go after it. Ooh, you never know what could happen. Personally, I'm not the one to say this. I'm personally not the one to tell you this and follow my own advice. But you get what I mean, right? Yeah.
me overthink the shot. Now, I don't know why I do this, but I really just sit there and try to plan the shot, and I'm just overthinking.
Like, yeah, bro, I'll be in the bathroom. I'll be like, before school, I'll be like, like, come on, this girl gonna be there today, huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or I'll be like, hey, Amanda, how you doing, Amanda? Like, what's your name? Wait, yeah, that trying to prep myself up for maybe the worst embarrassment of my life.
and everything. Like, I just sit there and try to break down every possibility in my head before I do it. But this is not something you can predict, so I don't know why I'm trying to sit there thinking of every outcome. Now, it's okay to have an idea and be calculated as to what you're gonna do and say during the approach. But when you sit there and overthink it like I do, that's where the problem comes in. I'm really sitting there like a coach on the sidelines trying to make a whole playbook. Like, that's just not gonna work. When you try to plan every step of the interaction.
And honestly, I'm not scared of going up to a girl and saying, "Oh, I like you" or whatever. Like in person, I could probably do that. I could probably do that, definitely. But it's just on text for me. It's text for me. It's on the phone for me. I don't know. I don't know about y'all. Y'all got in person fear. I got text fear. Like I can't text nobody and be like, "Oh, I like you" without writing a whole goddamn paragraph. Like in person, I could be like, "So like for real, what's your name?" Huh? I could talk. Like that's why people be like, very nigga at 901 day. If you know what that is, if you from Memphis, you know what that is. 901 day. He was like, "Come up, introduce my homeboy to the girl." I'm not scared a little bit. I was scared. A little bit. I was nervous. I wasn't scared though. I still did it at the end of the day. She said she had a boyfriend. Perfectly fine. Like I personally not scared of anything but God. But it's just a point that sometimes you get nervous, but like on text messages I get nervous because I be writing long things and I don't know what to say and I just be expressing my feelings. So that's why I just keep myself to myself. You understand me? So yeah, if you're gonna do something, just don't overthink. Just do with a plan, please.
Every possible response, it just ruins the naturalness of it. And it can leave that person thinking, oh wow, this person just trying to win me over. Like they're not really being themselves. Now, I definitely used to struggle with this problem. I gotta tell this embarrassing ass story. Anything for content, I guess. I genuinely used to try to find like pickup lines online when I was on dating apps.
I didn't do that though. Personally, I don't need pickup lines. Because that's not gonna work anyway. Unless you're on, the only way pickup lines are probably gonna work is if you're on Instagram or TikTok trying to go after a girl, and most likely Instagram because nobody actually dates on TikTok unless you're under 18. Um, but yeah, going on Instagram, you look at a girl highlight that you think is fine, and then you be like, "Are you from Tennessee? Cause you're the only 10 I see." Yup.
Hey, look, guys, this was 4 years ago. But still, I don't know why the hell I did that shit. Because let's just say this somehow landed me a date. When I get there, they're gonna expect me to be this suave-ass dude, you know, that I was pretending to be over text. Like I said, it just ruins the shot to begin with. When it comes to real life, you can't put on a front. The lights are on. You can't hide. So if you're faking your personality, it's gonna backfire. Now, when it comes to shooting your shot on social media versus IRL, on social media, obviously, people see the highlights of your life, so they're gonna think of you a lot differently. But IRL, you're presenting a lot more authentic version of yourself. And also, social media can sometimes set unrealistic standards for people, and it can cause people to sit there and compare themselves to others. So it has definitely changed the game a lot. Because when you do shoot a shot on social media, there are some situations where it gets contested, like they don't even see it, it's just sitting in their message requests. And I feel like that's what happens most of the time. If you don't really know them from anywhere else, most times they're not going to hit you back. But in some cases, they will. Now, on social media, you can definitely make your shot more calculated, but there is a lot more people who are shooting shots through social media. So you do have some competition. The possibilities are endless. Dudes across the globe could reach out. And hell, even celebrities could reach out. Now, when you shoot your shot, you never want to come off too forward or move too fast. But you can't be slow as hell either. Like, you can't sit there and just wait for the perfect moment.
You can't sit there like I can't say this, but personally, I never actually. If I make you my old girl, I either don't like you that much to like go after you, or I'm scared also, or nervous to tell you I like you. But you probably would already get that. That's why we're homegirl and homeboy. But you can't wait 10 years to go out there. 1 year, 2 years to go out there, girl. If y'all ain't already doing talking and talk. If y'all are just friends for 2 years, you're in that friend zone, boy. You're in that friend zone, girl. You're in that friend zone, I binary. Like you're in that friend zone, bro. You got it. You don't. You You just gotta stop liking the girl or boy or whoever you like at that point. You gotta stop. Because if it comes to a point where y'all are friends for 2 years, you in that friend zone. You in that friend zone. And you never getting out. Ain't never unless you do something miraculous. You can't be like that friend that be like, hey, bestie, your boyfriend cheated on you. Hey, this, your boyfriend cheated on you, your girlfriend cheated on you, blah blah blah. Like you can't be like that unless it's a girl, which that's a little different because boys are more influenced. Yeah, you get it, you get it.
You have to just do it when you feel the time is right. You kind of have to find this middle ground. But if you wait too long, you're going to miss the opportunity. Like in my personal
Yes, exactly what I'm saying. If also, I was just thinking of this. If you wait too long, let's say you wait too long and then she got a boyfriend, which probably don't take that long. Yeah, she got a boyfriend. Like she had a whole year gap, and you didn't try to go after her throughout that whole year gap that she didn't have that a boyfriend and nobody to love on. Why didn't you go after then, bro? Then you want to go a whole year where she has a boyfriend, a great boyfriend at that, and then or great girlfriend, great boyfriend at that, and then you slide all the way, and then you slide all the way slot all the way into her life for 1 year that you could have been her boyfriend probably and wait till she get another boyfriend and start actually liking her again. But I can't lie, some people like to chase. Some people like to chase girls. Once the competition is over, they don't want them no more.
experience, there were some shots I just let the opportunity pass and I never even took them. Like if you don't even try it, you're automatically airballing. I kind of have to think about it like that, I guess. And there were definitely times where I shot too early, which I was embarrassed about it at the time, but I moved on and I learned from it. And I've definitely said shit before that was just embarrassing. And I don't want to
Honestly said a couple of things that was embarrassing too. Like I said a couple of things that's like question dairy if you were texting that to a girl. Personally, from my encounter, texting risky text to a girl. It didn't work out, unfortunately. Don't didn't work out at all. But yeah.
repeat that, but I mean, we all airball sometimes, so it's all right. It's inevitable. You're gonna airball at one point or another. You have to accept it. Like, it's one thing if it's a brick, it wasn't necessarily a bad shot, but it's another if you airball. You just feel another level of embarrassment after it. Now, some shots can get clowned by the internet. You could be a screenshot in somebody's group chat. You could get posted on social media. Okay, the odds of that are very low, but you know what I mean. But recently, there was this dude who got clowned by a lot of the internet, and his name is Saikuno. Listen, I don't really keep up with all the unemployed drama, but all I know about this dude is he went viral for saying some bullshit like, my XP bar is low. If I ever said
That's some kitty type stuff. That's like you 5 or 6 or 7. No, no. All right. Sorry. But yeah, exactly. That's some kid type stuff. Like, what are we do? My XP bar is low. You play Fortnite still, don't you? Get out of here.
that shit to somebody, I would just have to block myself at that point. Sometimes you could just hype yourself up and you think you got the easiest green ever, and then it's just a complete airball. And sometimes when you finally get the confidence to shoot the shot, you make the approach, the most unexpected thing can happen.
Excuse me, what's your name?
I don't have a name. Yo, I don't have a name. Yo, I've never heard that from a girl personally because I don't. If I get the name, I get the name, and I'm not breaking like that. But the worst she could. That's exactly what I mean. The worst she could say is no. Really? Are we serious? The worst thing she could say is no. I don't know because I don't have a name is one of the worst things she could say too.
Oh my god.
It's not.
This dude literally just got stuffed in the paint. Holy shit. And not only did he have to deal with the embarrassment of being rejected, somebody yelled brick. At that point, bro, I'd start making the trip home. I am not putting up with that. And that type of shit is going to happen, but you gotta keep pushing forward. More shots will be shot in the future. Definitely really embarrassing in the moment, but eventually you'll feel better about it. I don't know what's worse, that or not even getting a response at all.
Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Excuse. Hello. Am I tripping right now? Hello. Excuse me.
This dude really got his whole existence ignored. Okay, this is top 5 worst rejections for sure. Every time I watch shit like this, bro, I just feel bad. But you know, sometimes that type of shit can happen. You can say hi and get nothing back because some people just aren't in the mood to have a conversation. And also, some people don't want to be on camera. So just by turning that camera on, you increase your odds of getting rejected. Now, not only do I see videos of people shooting shots in the comment section, these dudes are really putting up shots in public.
Exactly, bro. They be in the comment section, be first trapping these girls. Like, it's like, on Instagram, bro. I don't know if y'all seen this, bro. But it be so many girls trying to thirst trap their way into, thirst trap their way. And then they be like, if I was your man, I would treat you like a 10 out of 10. Are we serious right now? If I was your man, I would treat you like a 10 out of 10. Why are we doing this, bro? Stop. She's not going to let you crack, bro. Like, she is not going to let you crack. Or be your man. I mean, you get what I mean. Like, stop. Stop trying to shoot your shot in the comments. If you really trying to do something, go in the DMs, but you still not getting answered there.
Servers, bro. I can't believe it. Some people don't assess the quality of the shot and they just throw up complete air balls like it's nothing. Like, look at this comment, for example. I'm not a photographer, but I can picture me and you together. Now, this shot was already contested to begin with because he's in a fucking comment section. So, to nobody's surprise, the girl did not reply. When you throw up a contested shot like this, there's no reason for you to come back. But this dude came back and said, cool, I see nobody wants a nice guy anymore.
Yo, she's not letting you crack or talk to her or ever communicate with her. Because you're unknown in her. You understand that she doesn't know you, right? It makes no sense. Why can't niggas do this? Why? Why y'all just embarrassing yourself for no reason, bro? Y'all are embarrassing yourself for no reason, knowing y'all not gonna get no response, no text back. If you came in with a better thing, if you text her in her DMs or something, rather than going like, I could picture you and us together like an AI bot, you probably would have got a response. Stop doing this stuff. Start being logical in your own thinking, bro. If y'all taking a shot, be logical. But I bet that's like 12-year-old. I bet that's like a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old legit.
Just cut your losses, bro. That's literally the worst thing you could say. This comment has got to be rage bait, bro. Like, there's
or 11 or 10, not 14.
No way somebody actually said this. You gotta just accept that you put up a bad shot and keep it pushing. That's it. And now everybody that watches that video on TikTok will see this comment. So pretty much spitting game in a public comment section is like a humiliation.
And they're gonna clown you. They're gonna be like, bro, she's not letting you crack. Like what I just said. She's not letting you crack. She's not doing that. None of that. Like, they're gonna clown you if they see your comment. Because if she didn't see your comment, they might not see your comment. And
ritual. You're just doing it to yourself. And now getting rejected is tough. And as you get rejected more and more, you'll develop thicker skin. It's
like, if I've got rejected plenty of times over the years. I get rejected every time. I'm not like, I'm more like, I stopped caring because the people getting rejected after, I could get rejected and I move on. I get rejected and I move on. I get rejected and I move on again.
Tough, but eventually you get over it. But some people don't, and they start crashing out like this in DMs. Dude, there is no reason for you to crash out like this in a bunch of paragraphs. Just move.
Like, move on, bro. Like, y'all, hey, you really, nigga, alright, look, it says, hey, Sigma King behavior versus little B word or attitude. Let's see who wins, I think.
Move on.
Exactly. I knew what that was going to say. But, like, what are we talking about? Like, just stop texting. You can't even spell right. Me, no, I'm not. You just trying to turn this around on me. I swats you online. Yeah, I not an idiot. You broke a H word. You like my ex bitch. What are you saying, dude? Just stop. At this point, bro, you don't know how to spell. I suppose that you're young. If you're not, then you just need to go back to school because you're dumb as heck. Like, stop doing this, bro. Stop harassing these girls. Stop harassing these males. Stop harassing these people, bro. If they don't want you, they don't want you, bro. Move on, bro. Move on, little bro. You're literally. She's already said, "Whoa, I'm done here." Like, why are you keep trying to talk, bro? Like, and then you called her a cunt. Like, stop, dude. At this point, stop. Stop going after the girl that's not gonna come after you, bro. Move on. You don't even know the girl in real life. What type of sense are you keep chopping back over with the girl if she don't want you? You obviously she don't want you. Like, this fries me. Thankfully he said some type of proof, bro. This fries me right here. This actually makes me bad.
Dude really said, hey, Sigma King behavior versus little bitch attitude. Let's see who wins. Dumb bitch L. Bro, this shit is making me laugh just reading it. Who the hell refers to themselves as a quote unquote Sigma King?
It's a 10-year-old, dude. It's a 10. I did the same thing when I did the same thing when I was 8. That's different. But I came around, I was texting people older than me. I did the same thing when I was 8. It makes no sense. Makes no sense.
This is not something, well, in your words, quote unquote, a Sigma male would be doing. So first of all, he was speaking to a brick wall for an entire day, closed it off with, oh, I will jork off over you in celebration.
Whoa! Whoa! Jerk! Yo! Why are you admitting that, bro? You know that she had. Look, you got lucky that she didn't prove who it was or show who it was because you would have got flamed so bad, bro. You a little pervert or something, bro. You a little PDF. You a little PDF, bro. You a little PDF. You gotta stop this. Oh, I was jerk off over you in celebration. You weird little thing, bro. You're a weirdo. If she ain't give you the consent to jerk off of her, don't do it. You have a lot of apps that you can do it to. You got X, you got the hub, you got X video. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's a lot of apps that you can do that over. But you want to do that over an innocent bystander that all she did was reject you? Man, bro, get on with something, bro. Get on with your life. Move on with your life, bro. Get a girl. Get in check, bro. Get your life in check, bro. I'm tired of that.
And then he came back a day later and said, hey, would you say my boyishness is what's charming about me? Just asking all the girls on my message list. Not interested in you. I'm just asking. Huh? Okay, I don't even know what that means, but there's no reason for you to open it back up again. It's not gonna happen. You really thought this shit was salvageable? You said yesterday that you were gonna do you know what in celebration. But yeah, this dude's basically just humiliating himself. Watch this video about humiliation rituals on the end screen.
All right, boys. All right, boys. Well, that's it. The art of shooting your shot. The last portion of that video was wild as hell. Please don't ever do that. Please. I'm trying to give y'all a little bit of key. Please don't do that. Shout out to Birdie for this video. We have more Birdie videos coming up. If you see, we got Roddy, Token. We got all that coming up. And we're gonna start streaming. I mean, we're gonna start posting out videos every Wednesday and Friday or Saturday. They might interject some days, but I think it's gonna be Friday today, this week. But thank y'all for coming. Love y'all. Justified.